Hey Taurus, welcome to your love reading from now. I guess whenever now hits you, but today is I think it's the 20th of January. So from now, geez, it's the 21st. Haha, I'm a day late. But anyways, from the 21st to the 4th of February, okay? So this is for my sun, my moon, my rising Taurus. If you are kind of new to astrology and you don't know what that means, comment. I will totally talk to you about it. So there's no need to be confused about that. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead. Let's take a look and see what's going on for you. Now, if you're new, the way I do my readings is I will do singles for the first half, couples for the second half, so we can get a more, a clear-cut, more distinctive situation based on our situation, right? So anyways, this already is a general reading. I don't want to make it too general. So, the least I can do is split it between singles and couples. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at what is going on here. So, Taurus, as we transition from January, which had a lot of hype, right? Because it's 2020, new decade, new me, right? Well, now we're going into another month. We're transitioning to another month where it's there's a lot of hype still too. We're in a leap year. So February has 29 days, okay? It's being real extra. And hey, I don't mind it. So now we're entering into a leap year. And it is special, right? It only happens once every 4 years. I am a weirdo who was born August 29th, so if you are goofy like me, or whatever like me, whatever you want to call it, your golden birthday, which is your half birthday basically. My half birthday is golden birthday is when, say you're 29 and you're oh my gosh. I already lost half you guys. Sorry. Let's just get into the damn reading. But anyways, I was going to say my half birthday is February the 29th. So for me, it's oh my God, it kind of relates to me, But if you were born on the 29th, but I guess, I don't know, maybe you're not, but it's okay. Y'all, I'm loopy tonight. It's late. It is late. It is way past my bedtime. So you're having that late night pillow talk with me where I don't make a lot of sense, but that's okay because logic doesn't have much place when it comes to readings, The more loopy I am, or the more out of my body I am, the better, because I'm going to be able to connect more. So anyways, let's see what's going on for single Taurus. What's the biggest energy that they want to show you from now until the 4th of February? Oh, my heart started buzzing, so I don't know what's going on here. For deception, let's take a look. Now I'm going to be pulling more cards, so don't be oh my God, this is for me. It may not be for you, don't worry. This could be just for a few people here. So we read this card and it says, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So be careful. Absolutely be careful. And the thing is, I feel, Taurus, it's if you know, you know. If you have been feeling in your gut that something is not right, you're right. It's not one of those situations where it's well, I've been feeling a little bit off about this person, but it's, more than likely because my ex was an asshole and screwed me over and maybe never trust a man ever again or a woman ever again. No, it's not that type of situation. It's there's something here you're picking up on that is very accurate. And for my male viewers out there, I you know, I don't know. I don't watch other readers, so I don't know if everyone else is saying this as well. But I'm telling you, 3 years ago, when it showed me the demographics of who watched these videos, it was like 8% men. So, and now it's like, you know, it's like almost 30% men. So I'm trying my best to make sure that I say, you know, he, she, etc., all the appropriate things. But just remember, it doesn't matter. It's the energy. I'm reading the energy. The vernacular is just what I'm placing on it, okay? If I'm really feeling it's a feminine energy or a masculine energy, at the same time, I can't even put that to man or woman these days, you know? It's whoever's the feminine one, who's ever the masculine one, okay? So please don't berate me in the comments. I'm trying, but you guys are really showing up, you know? And I'm here for it. I love it. So I really do. So yeah, you can berate me a little bit in the comments, but don't be mean, okay? Because I'm really trying to adapt. So anyways, though, but we have deception here for Taurus. And I look at this and I go, huh, be careful. Because you've been feeling dissatisfied for a long-ass time. 4 of Cups is reversed. There was something here. You know, the thing is with this person, you've already had history with them. Woosah. Or they've been telling you about their past, or you just know about their past. And you know that it's a little bit rocky. You know that where they walk comes fire. You know, I have a shirt that says, "Fire, walk with me." If you have ever watched the series Twin Flames, oh my god, Twin Flames, haha. I'm thinking about Twin Flames. Twin Peaks. If you've ever watched Twin Peaks, you will know what I'm talking about. But I look at this, and basically when I see this card, it's like some of you could be connecting with someone who, you know their past, you know their history, you know that, you know, whether you've known them for a long time or they've told you about this, and you know that where they walk comes fire. So you already knew for some of you. And then for some of you, we've got the 4 of Cups where it's like, you're just not getting the emotional stability that you've been wanting from this person, and it's like, it's scary. For some of you, I feel you being scared about this, like, ooh, you know, like it's interesting, but it all, like, this person is fiery, you know. I like the explosions, but at the same time, because like, it's funny because the Tower card it's a pretty weird card. It's a good card at times. It's a bad card at times. At face value, clearly it's a bad card because you've got people falling out of a tower on fire. But at the same time, it's like, this is also, in a sense, the card of fireworks. You know? Stuff coming from the sky that's electric. Well, I know fireworks are not electric, but you know, like, there's a spark in the skies, and then sometimes, yes, fireworks can light things on fire on the ground. So it's kind of like, it's like a toss-up. It's like, if you want the fireworks, if you want to aim for something that's like firework energy, just remember, everything in this universe is in balance. So if you're reaching for something that is like, oh, this was like fireworks and it was amazing and it's so like electric and intense and blah, 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 blah. Remember that it's also going to be that way on the negative spectrum. It's going to be that way on the good spectrum, but it's also going to be that way on the negative spectrum. And that's why you find a lot of men and women going for people who are the bad guy or the bad boy, the bad girl, because there's a lot of people in this world, and I'm not going to lie, I'm one of those people who, I need intense people in my life. Like, I just can't go for someone who is humdrum. Some people here, we need the intensity, but at the same time, it can make our life very tumultuous. You know, it can make our lives like really crazy, which I wouldn't wish on anybody. But there's some people here who need that drama. And when I see the deception card here, I get this feeling like, oh my gosh, I've been so wrapped up in this energy because I need this stimulation, that now I'm at a point where I'm like, am I being deceived? You know, is this person real? Is this person genuine? So you may be questioning somebody here in the next 2 weeks, okay, for some of you. And it's going to definitely put you at your wit's end. It's gonna be a little bit draining. But what I feel here, it's not a bad card, honestly, because I feel like it's not bad because, yeah, you've experienced a lot of cool stuff. Nah, not cool. Let's not say cool. But you've experienced a lot of, like, energy that's indescribable with somebody. But at the same time, it's driven you a little bit mad. But I do feel as though it's important because you've got a lot of things that you've got to work out mentally when it comes to this person. And I feel that these next 2 weeks gives you the chance and the opportunity to do so, okay? So while it can be like, oh no, this is my energy for the next 2 weeks, it's not that bad, you know? It's not that bad because it's kind of just forcing you to look up front at the situation in front of you. It's forcing you to look at it, you know? No, like, sugarcoating things. It's like forcing you to look at, all right, what's really going on? You know, let's face things head on. Let's take off the rose-colored glasses. Anyways, let's see what the next energy is for Taurus singles, because not everybody's going through that. So the next thing here we get is finances and career. So that energy is a little bit better because finances and career shows that, you know, obviously oh wow, I'm so surprised for my Taurus, you know, like you guys are like, all right, I'm on my grind, I'm working on this, and maybe I'm trying to clear out debt, or maybe I'm trying to just save. But it's almost like money is an addiction, you know? I don't think that I kind of like the word addiction because I do feel in a sense that addiction goes very close in hand with passion. And I do like the fact, like, you know, like, I'm addicted to my family. I'm addicted to, like, you know, bettering myself, because all that tells me, like, to me, that word really talks about, like, I give it not just 100%, but I give it 500%. You know what I'm saying? And I have dealt with addiction in my own life, with family members. So I'm not trying to, like, you know, sugarcoat those words at all. So don't come at me, okay? Just unsubscribe or just click off or push the unlike button. But, like, seriously, like, you know, like, it's just a level of intensity. And sometimes when you just kind of direct that energy into a different aspect, it could literally, like, you know, oh my gosh, like, it could transform your life for the good. Like, that kind of energy can transform your life for the good or for the bad. And I think that the people that do have that addictive quality, if you can harness that and reroute it, you could be the most powerful person ever in your life, you know? It's almost like, it's kind of like, I mean, it's not an easy thing to do. You know, if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, it's like the ring, you know? And, like, with Golem, when he was a hobbit and he got that ring, he couldn't handle the power of that addictive feeling. And I say addictive feeling to show you, like, what I'm saying, like, the intensity. But he was addicted to the ring, wasn't he? But it's like this intense, powerful energy that a lot of people can't even harness or comprehend. Most people get to, like, 100%. The addiction level, the addictive, like, energy is like 170, 200%, you know? It's so insane. And so if you can be the right person to harness that energy, it could be, like, mind-boggling or just, like, life-changing. So, you know, Frodo Baggins, like, yeah, I'm nerding out, whatever. Like, you know, he was the only person able to harness the power of the ring, and even he got tempted, right, to do harm with the ring, right? Because it's just like when you have, like when you're a human, right, and you know about frequencies. Hopefully you know about frequencies if you're watching this. But you know, sometimes we have low frequency because of people around us who are negative. Sometimes we have super high frequency. Now just imagine if you had a ring that took you to like 500% of your capabilities, right? It would be overpowering, but at the same time, if you know how to harness it, it could be used for the better. It could be used for the best. And that's kind of what I pick up here. When I see the finances and career, I'm just like, some of my Taurus are like supercharged with this energy that they're like, where did this come from? Why am I so like addicted to things recently? Because I don't feel like it's your norm. I feel like it is an energy that's like coming through. You know, just imagine like if you watch the weather, you know, on your local news, you know, they show the clouds going from the east coast to the west or the west coast to the east. It's like that. It's like an energy drifting over you. So it's not permanent, but hey, if it's here, let's go ahead and utilize it. So if you are noticing that you are like majorly just focused and addicted to something, you're kind of being asked to reroute that into finances and career. You know, grind at work, grind at what your passion is, because you have this amazing energy right now. It's kind of useless in my opinion. I'm just going to say it, if you're using it for something that can't give you anything back. Whether it's, I mean, yeah, emotionally that's cool, but if you have finances and career, it's saying, hey, use it for this, okay? If you've got more drive than you have had in the last 2 to 3 months, you better reroute that to something that's like actually profitable, because now is your time. You know, and it's funny, right? Because for for singles, it's like, oh, this is what I get. This is my love reading. Yeah, your love for some of you is finances and career in the next 2 weeks, okay? So anyways, guys, that is what I pick up for you. You know, I never actually ask if, like when I start the reading, if this is for a partner. It just says love. You know, I just say love. What the hell are you going to love? And finances, career. Make that a priority for some of you, okay? So that could be even like if you're single and you're looking for a job or you're looking for something. Like grind. It's so important. I mean, like a lot of the people who become like rich and successful, it's because they grind their ass off. Like it takes so much work and dedication, and it's not forever, but it's for the first 2 to 3 chapters of this experience for them. So you are really being asked right now, if you're like in a position where you're like, well, what do I do? You know, now's the time to grind. All right, if you're not seeing any like new person coming in the next 2 weeks, then passionately put that energy that you have, that drive, into you know, your work situation. All right, so let's check out couples. We are, you know, we're at 12 minutes left before my camera cuts off. So let's see what's going on for my beautiful couples. What's going on for my beautiful couple Taurus for the rest of the month? Angels, please go ahead and show us. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising for couple Taurus. And cross watchers. And cross watchers. Oh my God. You know what's like, it's not funny, but like I never say and cross watchers, and then I say it, and obviously if this is a love reading for couples and you're a cross watcher, you're going to want this person to yourself. And so obviously the separation card is going to be like, ooh, yay, yay. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards because not all Taurus fit in the same box. So let's see 2 more energies here for the next 2 weeks. Keeping an open mind and freeing yourself. So damn. Wow. If these 2 cards don't connect with each other, then I don't know what does, to be quite honest. So we have separation and freeing yourself. So for some of you, for some of my Taurus couples, you're ready to be free. You're ready to let go. I'm seeing 1 energy, 2 energy. So let's start with this one first, because the separation here for some of my Taurus, you're feeling like I want to be wild, I want to be free, I want to like not have obligations, I want to not have to rely on asking somebody else for permission. There's a big thing about permission here for some of you. For some of you, it's not that serious, and it's just that. Just expect over the next 2 weeks, you both will be more separate than you are together. Physically, okay? Not emotionally, just physically. And so just like for some of you, just keep that in mind, because you're going to have to put in more effort, you know? Okay, you're traveling here. I'm going to be traveling here. You're going to have to put in more effort in the next 2 weeks. At one spot or another in the next 2 weeks. So just keep that in mind. Whether this is something that's planned or unexpected, you're going to have to do this. And this definitely says, you know, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So just because that's happening, don't let it like dull your flame for them, okay? Keep your energy high for them. You know, that's the thing about like being separate from somebody. It's like, okay, well now, you know, you're over here in North Carolina, I'm in New York. Some people will just let that energy sit. They won't text, they won't really call too much. Taurus, don't be lazy, don't do that. Because look at this. Empress card here definitely talks about nurturing this energy. Nurturing, what does that mean? Long distance for what, a weekend? Text, call, be there for them. Or it could be vice versa, and you're like, my partner needs to be more like, you know, communicative with me. I need them to do this. Because at this point, maybe it's just astrological or whatever the case is, but it's like at this point, it's like, someone's kind of feeling disappointed if you're not making the effort, you know? It's like basically like what I feel here, whether this is you or your partner, it's like you've got to keep the same energy of what happens when you're with them. So if you're with them and the energy is at like 95%, like, woo, we're going strong, you know? The same thing needs to happen when the both of you are apart. And that can seem like, what? What? Like, that's a lot. So you want me to FaceTime them for like 3 hours, you know? There's somebody here who's just feeling like, look, I need the energy to stay the same. Just because we're apart doesn't mean that, like, you know, I want you to go back to your hotel room from 9 to, you know, 1 o'clock when you fall asleep and just text me and just watch TV. It's like, no, I want to FaceTime with you the whole time. Like, I want us to be like we're still together physically and hanging out. Like, I need way more of that energy. Now, it could be you, it could be your partner, but there's somebody here who's like not too pleased about the lack of energy going on. Wow, right? What a new age type of problem to have. Like, seriously. The Devil card reversed. You connecting with them constantly like that keeps them out of trouble. That's a whole problem in itself. Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Knight of Swords. Keeping them from contacting anybody else. Whoever you're with, like, I'm just going to be really, really, really real with you. Whoever you're with, and of course this is not for all my Taurus. And not for all my people that I'm reading for, but maybe one couple, maybe a few couples. But for some of you, you're dating someone who needs constant attention. And when they don't get it, they're tempted to get attention from other people, basically. So I don't want to just say, hey, you better give them a lot of attention or they're going to go on an app and start looking at people. But that's what I feel. Because we have the Devil card here. Because look, this is them needing attention. This is them not getting it. Ace of Wands reversed, a lack of passion because they're not getting it. And the Devil card reversed, denying temptation through some type of social media interaction. Any Knight of Swords, Page of Swords reverse, that's about like communication, social media, etc. Three of Pentacles, multiple people involved. Them focusing not just them, they're one, and then 2, 3, that's focusing on you and somebody else. Whew, they're kind of making me mad, to be quite honest. Like, it's like, what? Stop being such a desperate Debbie. Like, some of you need to get a personal reading with me because it's like, we don't have nearly enough time to get into this. Like, somebody here is like, okay, if you want to be separated from me, you better give me 100%. If you don't give me 100%, then I'm probably going to go on an app to get attention. Like, they are an attention whore. To a T. Oh my God. Anyways, Taurus, I'm so sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger like this. This is not what I do. I promise you. But yeah, this is not what I do. But we're out of time. My poor little cheap-ass camera is about to die. 30 minutes, it's done. And it's at 27 minutes now. If you would like a personal reading, the link is down below. If not, just check out your moon or your rising sign. But if you do want to come and get a reading with me, readings do start at only $7.77. It's not on my website, so you'd have to actually email me and talk to me, which I would so love. Like, I really would love that. But take care, guys. Big hugs to you. And hopefully I'll see you back. But this has been very heavy and overwhelming. So take care and good luck with everything. Bye.